YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is 2 Point Campus Strategy and Tactics. Quick tip! Today we're doing a deep dive on funny business. Now, funny business is one of the smaller classes out there. Not as much going for it as far as complexity. It doesn't have its own unique room. It even doesn't have its own unique student type. But the thing it has going for it is that it has one student type, the class clown. And that is all that you get out of that. And that will quickly populate your campus with a lot of them, especially if you grow your program. Now, as far as accommodating funny business, quite easily. It requires both lecture halls, which we've already covered, and the science lab. Now, the problem with funny business is that it does not, at a rate of a 16, it does not fully utilize its own science lab requirements. If you want this to be self-contained, it needs to be at a 24. But if you run it at a 16, you'll have 2 open slots for your science lab, allowing it to hook into other courses that might just dabble into the science lab, such as gastronomy or archaeology. Anyone who just needs 2 more things for their science labs can share. The other nice thing about the science lab and when it comes to funny business is the only object you really need in the science lab, besides the lab itself, is the momentum marbles. That is the only required assignment object. And they give you a learning boost anyway, so it's something you kind of want. And here we have our gastronomy lab, which has all the objects required for gastronomy classes, so we can very easily squeeze in the marbles to fit alongside it. Now, why all the fuss about this? What's so good about the class clowns? Well, allow me to show you, because that's really, if you're going to get funny business, it doesn't pay that well. It only pays $6,000, so you're not getting funny business to make money. You're not getting it to increase your student population a lot because it's only a 2-year class. You're getting it for the class clowns. That is why. Let me show you why. So the reason why you'd want class clowns is for this. Laughing matters. Keeps people entertained. When occasionally in the hallway, the class clown will decide to start joking around. Now, this is unlike a lot of the other interactions that students have with each other. This is not a one-on-one. They do not lock another student into a 2-person interaction or a 4-person interaction. They just do their thing independent of each other. They go, ah. Now, to what end? Well, you know Spiff and More? You know the life munchers when they run up to people and they do that big AoE spell and it turns half the students in the hallway into pumpkin heads? Imagine that, but instead of dropping an annoying medical condition on everybody in their vicinity, you drop a buff. See, this guy just did his little song and dance, and now this person has the giggles. The giggles will slowly recharge the entertainment bar of anybody who has the buff. And this thing lasts for a while, so even if their entertainment is really low, it will slowly recharge itself all the way up to 100. And that is everybody in the vicinity. If somebody sets off a giggle bomb, essentially, then in tight quarters, then everybody gets the buff. The giggles. The giggles. Somebody set off a giggle bomb in here. And everybody's been entertained. Everybody is maxing out their entertainment. And it's just really useful to keep your entertainment values topped off in campuses when you have funny business in there. So I think for the students alone, funny business is worth the inclusion in your campus. Now, is it a must-have? No. Is it should it be the very first class that you have? Absolutely not. Funny business works better when you've already got an established campus and you add it onto it, rather than making it the cornerstone. But definitely worthwhile, definitely pairs well with other courses just in general, and makes everyone happier. Contrary to the whole creepy clown thing, the clowns in your school will only do good things. So that's funny business. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!